What's going on, everybody? CritCDJ here, ready to bring you episode number 15 of our Pokemon Infinite Fusion demo Let's Play. It's also actually our final episode. We made it through everything that we can do in Infinite Fusion, as far as I know, as far as we can get anyway. I don't know if we did everything we could do, but we made it. We made it as far as we could get. So, which brings me, last time we made it to the Rock Tunnel, and that was where it ends. We can't actually go into the Rock Tunnel. Professor Oak gave us a Pokemon egg, and I decided to hatch that off screen. And you might notice there's a little something different with the party. I decided to level up some Pokemon so we can see what their level up looks like, I guess. I also have some stones that I'm going to use in this episode so you can see them evolve, as a couple Pokemon evolve as well, and see kind of, what those fusions look like. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got so far. And you're going to notice that I'm missing some Pokemon. They're in the PC because I traded them out to get Pokemon that I wanted to see what they look like when they evolved. But first of all, we got Ratape. And I took out, he started out as a, what was he? He was a Ratchi? No, not Ratchi. That would be Rattata and Pidgey. It was Rattata Mankey, so Ratki, I think is what it was called. And then he evolved into Eradicate, and then he evolved with the Primate, and this is what we get. So this is a Ratape. And you can see his moveset. I'm not going to go through him because it doesn't really matter right now at this point. We got a Voltbach. I had a Voltkins, which, by the way, I love the fusions with Voltorb. Like with the coloring and the face of Voltorb, I love these. And I really wanted to see what the Arbok one looked like. I had the Ekans, so I wanted to see the Arbok one look like. And here you go. And I decided to get Donatello leveled up as well, so we can see what he looked like as a Blastoise. Here's what he looks like, and he is called a Aerotoise. We got Ferrino here. He doesn't look any different than he looked last time, but we are going to use a Moonstone on him, so we'll see what he looks like as a Nidoking, sorry. And here is our egg that we got. It is a shiny Aerodine. As you can see, it just hatched. It's level 1. It's rock water. We got a rash nature. You can see here it's got rock head with wing attack, supersonic bite, and scary face. So that's kind of neat. I mean, it's a really weird looking Pokemon with the outlining. I mean, it's kind of cool looking, to be honest. But so that's what our egg hatched into. And then we got Polyum here, who I don't think, did he evolve? I don't think so. I think he was already a Poliwhirl beforehand, but I do plan on using, I think we actually have a Water Stone and a Grass Stone I'm going to use on him. So we'll see him evolve twice in this episode. Alright, but real quick, before we do any of that, I do want to mention, if you guys could, go check out Mega VG Master. He's probably my most loyal follower. Not loyal, I guess, but probably my best follower. He comments on every single one of my videos, and he comments more than once. Usually, we have a pretty good conversation about each thing. He's definitely fun to have as a subscriber. But anyway, he made a best of CritCDJ video. It's part 1, and it's of my Pokemon Yellow, the very first LP I did on the channel. Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. So it's like I said, it's just part 1. I think he basically gets it up to, I don't want to spoil anything, but he gets it up to the first death that we had on our Nuzlocke. Yeah, he was our first death. So go check that out. The link will be in the description. Check that out. Check his channel out as well. And see, if you enjoy what you see, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't, no big deal. But yeah, definitely go check out the best of. If you watched my Pokemon Yellow, it's kind of nostalgic. It's kind of cool. It brings back some memories. If you haven't watched it yet, this is kind of a good synopsis of what happened. He goes through, I think, every capture that I got. And then, some of the important battles, basically. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. Alright, so anyway, without any further ado, let's start evolving stuff. So I've got a Leaf Stone here, which I'm going to use first, I think. So let's just see what Polyum looks like with using this Leaf Stone. And there he is. Congratulations, your Polyume evolved into Polyplume. Alright, now let's use that Water Stone. I think I have a Water Stone. Yep, there it is. Let's see what it looks like as a Poliwrath now. I'm going to say it's probably not going to look too much different, but shh, let's be quiet and watch. Yeah, not a whole lot different. He just looks angrier now, basically. Yep, just looks angrier than he did before. Alright, so we did that. We got this Moonstone here, which I actually got 2 of them. Do I have anybody else that can evolve with a Moonstone? We'll have to look. So let's see what this Ferrino is going to look like as a Fear King. I think that's probably what it's going to call a Fear King. Oh, it's going to be powerful, I think. I think it's going to be really powerful. I wish I would have thought of this sooner. That one's not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. That one's not too bad of a fusion. That's kind of a neat looking one. Alright. And I think that is it that I've got. So we are going to deposit these guys in there. We're going to start with some fusions. And, oh, shoot. I just thought of something. I forgot to write down what you guys requested. Uh-oh. Let's put this, whoops, over there. I forgot to write down what you guys requested. I feel really horrible right now. I am having a blank. I can't think of it. So guys, if I didn't end up getting something that you wanted, I am so sorry. I completely forgot to look at my comments before I started recording this. And because of the way I had to record this, it's a little bit more difficult for me to cut the recording in this. So I can't like just cut and come back. It's honestly, I really don't know how to do that on this. Oh, what was? I wish I could just think of one. I can't think of one, and I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Anywho. Yeah, I can't think of it. Well, was one of them Ekans and Pikachu? I don't know. Anyway, alright, so guys, I apologize. So if you don't see it, I'm so sorry that you didn't get to see your fusion. I apologize. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. And also, if you noticed, I believe there's some extra Pokemon in here from last time that I went ahead and caught when I was grinding up my Pokemon. I know we already have something with a Fearow, but you know, why not fuse it again with a Fearow? We got Raticate here, Nidorino. Oh, let's go ahead and look. Is there any other? So here's Parado, which you guys saw last time. Beatos, Ratioto. We got a Ratpie, a Manrow, a Ratro, a Weepinfree, and a Pitata. So those are all the fused Pokemons that we have currently. Well, besides what I have in the party. So let's go ahead and start putting stuff in the party. Let's start with Pikachu. Place Pikachu in there. And you know what? I feel like one of them was Ekans and Pikachu. So we're gonna do that fusion right there. Ekans and Pikachu. And then I think a Drowsy. Whoops. And I'm actually going to move this down there. And a Nidorino might look kind of neat. So those two. What next? I want to do a Voltorb. Because again, Voltorb is probably the coolest one. If we can get it to go correctly. And you know what? I think a Voltorb and a Farfetch'd should be kind of neat. So let's do that. Alright, so there's our first 3 fusions that we're going to try. And I did go out and buy, I spent all my money as many DNA fusions as I could possibly get. We got 22. That should be more than enough. So let's start out with these 2. Let's do Pikachu first and Ekans. So let's see what this looks like. Hopefully this is what somebody wanted. I don't remember. And again, I'm going to apologize for it. I'm going to apologize for it over and over again because I feel really terrible right now. Because I actually asked you guys. I asked you, so what do you want to see? And then I don't deliver. So it's got the body of Pikachu. Alright, that one kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. That one kind of sucks. Alright. Up next is Drowsy and Nidorino. So it had the body of Pikachu. So I want the body of Drowsy and the color of Nidorino. Let's see if this works again. I have tried this in the past where I thought if I did one first and the other one, it went the same way, and it didn't. It looks like it worked on this one though. That looks like the body of Drowsy anyway. Yep. That one's kind of neat. That one is kind of neat. Let's see what happens when it evolves. Because we do have another Moonstone to use. So let's see what this looks like when it's a Nidoking. So it'll still probably be a Nido-Z. That's kind of neat. That one's not too bad. I kind of wish his bottom wasn't like that grayish color, but whatever. All right, DNA splicers. So again, body. So the first Pokemon I picked had the body of it so far. So we're gonna use the body of Farfetch'd with the color scheme of Voltorb, and hopefully this works because the other way around is not nearly as cool. Not even close to as cool. Let's see. It worked. It looks like that's not a ball. So the first one you pick is the body. It looks like that's kind of cool. You guys have to admit that one's kind of neat. Like I said, I love the Voltorb because I love the smile, I love the eyes, and I love the color scheme. I love fusing Voltorbs. All right. So there's our first 3 fusions. Hopefully you guys are satisfied with those. I'm pretty satisfied, except for the Pikachu one. The Pikachu one does not look good at all. Put you there. That one's not too bad. I like that one. We're gonna take a Sandshrew out for the next one. And what haven't we seen yet? A lot of these fusions I feel like we've seen already. How about a Sandshrew? No, not a Zubat. Let's do... I don't think a Clefairy either. We could do Mankey. I feel like we've seen the Meowth one, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think we've seen Sandshrew and Meowth, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. I want to do a Clefairy. And hopefully I can get the Clefairy body with a Zubat. I think we might have seen this one as well already, but oh well. Let's do this. And Eradicate with... Whoops. Let's go with a Dugtrio. And hopefully I'm going to try to get the Eradicate body. Alright, so anyway, and it's so quiet. There's no music going on. I hate that. I don't like that. We're going to get some music going. This should reset the music. Yep, there we go. Okay, alright, so back here. Alright, so Sandshrew and Meowth. Do I kind of want the Meowth face? We're going to go with the Sandshrew body, hopefully, and the Meowth face. So hopefully this works like it's supposed to, or like I think it should. It did not. It worked the opposite. Because that is definitely the Meowth body. Oh well. It happens. Yeah, that's not that cool. That one's kind of dumb, actually. Sandeth. Trendline Fury Swipes. I don't care about that. We don't care about the moves. Alright, so up next is Clefairy and Zubat, and I want the Clefairy body and the Zubat face. So this is... Let's see, last time it... Let's see if it holds... So far, it's been the first one I clicked, right? It's been the body, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep with that. Let's see, hopefully it goes again in that direction. So I think a Zubat face would be really cool on Clefairy. With the color scheme as well. And it didn't work. So is it opposite now? Like, does it switch every single time I, like, come out? Or what? That one's kind of just dumb. It looks really derpy. Alright, I'm a little disappointed with that one. Alright, so let's try the opposite this time, because I want the Dugtrio face and the Raticate body. So we're going to go this way this time. So that's the problem with the fusion thing. Is like you want it a certain way, and it didn't come that way either. It went the opposite again. It's so I should have gone the other way. Yeah, see, and I knew this was going to happen. It's going to put the face on just one of them, and it looks dumb. It just looks dumb. I'm sorry. So it is a little bit frustrating that you can't, like, figure out the way it's going to go. Alright, so let's get out a Geodude. And who do we mix with a Geodude? I feel like we've seen most of the stuff mixed with Geodude. I don't know if we've seen Diglett, though. Let's do Diglett, because I don't think we've seen that. And then we'll go with a male Nidoran. And what do I want to mix with a Nidoran? You know, we already seen the Fearow. Let's mix it with a Mankey. I don't know if we've seen that yet or not. I'm guessing we probably have, but oh well. And then who do I want to mix with a Fearow? You know, we'll go with a Nidoran female and a Fearow, and then Pidgey's all by himself. Poor Pidgey. Alright, and then this is our last 3 fusions, and this is going to be a shorter episode, it looks like. Which I'm not surprised. I kind of thought it might be, since this is all we're doing. Alright, well, since it doesn't seem to matter which way I do it, I'm just going to do it like this, and hopefully we get a cool looking one. So let's see. We got the Diglett body, it looks like. So hopefully it's at least cool looking. It's kind of hoping for the Geodude body. That one's kind of neat, actually. That one's kind of neat. A Geolet. Try to learn Magnitude. I mean, I said I didn't care about moves, but you might as well learn Magnitude. It's a pretty good move. Let's get rid of Mudsport. It doesn't matter at all, but whatever. Alright, so next up is Nidoran and Mankey. So let's see how this one turns out. I'm just happy the Voltorb one turned out the way I wanted it to, because like I said, the reverse for Voltorb is not cool looking with just a ball. Alright, so we got the Mankey body, which is actually, it's not the one that I wanted. I think it's probably the one that I would wanted. I'm pretty sure we've seen that one before. Oh well. The color scheme is kind of cool though, with the green hands. Let's do Fearow first and then Nidoran. See how that goes. Got the Nidoran body with the huge beak from a Fearow. I have a feeling the beak is probably going to be the size of the body. It's kind of funny looking. Alright guys. That is going to be it. We're not going to learn the Aerial Ace, just because, again, it doesn't matter. Alright guys, that is going to be the episode. We fused as many Pokemon as we can. I mean, I suppose, you know what? Since it's kind of short, let's go catch something for Pidgey. I feel bad for Pidgey. He's all by his lonesome. So let's go catch something for Pidgey to fuse with. Let's go up here and see what we can find up here. Alright, what can we find with Pidgey? A Weedle. So let's go ahead and do that. Tackle. Don't kill. Yeah, that was dumb of me. That was dumb. I should just try to catch it. Okay, well, Weedle was not meant to be, apparently. Alright, what's next? A Caterpie. Okay, Caterpie it is. We're not going to attack it this time. Got 3 gray balls and 4 Pokeballs. That should be enough to catch a Caterpie, I would think. There it is. Alright, so now Pidgey doesn't have to feel all lonely. We can go ahead and fuse him with this Caterpie. And there is a Catterdoll. I'm kind of hoping for the Pidgey body, just because I think the green would look kind of cool on a Pidgey. Like with the color scheme. So let's just see. Whoa, I'm not even looking the right way. That's kind of funny. Alright, so let's take Pidgey out, and we got our last fusion here. Alright, let's see. Again, hoping for the Pidgey body. Nope, of course not. Pretty sure we've seen it this way, though. Yeah, oh yeah. I think we actually have one of these, don't we? A Pid Pie. I think we actually have one of those. Nope, we have a Rat Pie. That's what I was thinking of. So I guess we didn't have one of those, but, you know, still, come on. This one's probably the coolest looking one, though. That or, where's he at? That one's really cool. The two Voltorb ones are pretty cool. I also really like our starter Donatello's. There he is. That one's pretty cool looking. So we got some pretty cool looking ones. Alright, anyway, guys, that's where we're just going to leave it. Let's step out here with some music. Alright, we're going to leave it here, guys. That is the end of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I will have a new series coming up next week. Brand new series. Something I've never played before. I never even really heard of it before until I was just kind of, you know, looking around on the internet trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. And I came across this and thought it was fitting. So that'll be next week. It'll take the place of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Pokemon Platinum will still be the main LP on the channel. Yeah, and actually, I have the next two series all lined up, guys. And the one after Platinum is going to be epic. I'm so excited for it. I kind of want to just finish Platinum and go do this one because I'm so excited for it. I feel like my my work with, I use GIMP, by the way, GIMP 2 for all of my layouts and stuff like that. And I feel like my working with GIMP is coming along pretty good. I'm getting much better at it. And I feel like that it might not necessarily show on the next LP, but the one after, like the one after Platinum, I think it'll definitely show. I'm really excited for it. I think I did a really good job. Alright, so anyway, enough of that. So yeah, just make sure you guys stay tuned for the next series on the channel. That'll start next week in place of this Pokemon Infinite Fusion, because we're done with it. Alright, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. Again, I apologize. I didn't remember what people wanted. I planned on looking at it before I recorded and writing it down, the different things people wanted, but I forgot, and I'm sorry. So again, hopefully you guys aren't too angry about that. Hopefully you enjoyed the fusions that we did do. Not really all of them turned out that great, but that's what happens when you play this game, I feel like. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like rating down below. If you didn't enjoy this episode, you can go ahead and hit the dislike button, but would you please in the comments tell me why you disliked it, and if it was just because I didn't do your fusion like you wanted to, I perfectly understand. Just let me know. I want to know why you don't like it. Because I want to become better at this. So that's my goal. I want to be better. So I want to hear criticism. So if you didn't like it, let me know why. If you haven't yet, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a moment of all this exciting action, I guess. But we're done with this one, so it's not this action, it's other action. So all the other action. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out the main LP on the channel, as I just mentioned, Pokemon Platinum. We have 3 more badges to go, I believe. Yeah, 3 more badges to go. And then we'll be done with that one and we'll move on. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the one after that, like crazy. Yeah, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I thought it was a decent game. It could definitely be improved a lot. But, this is just a demo, so maybe they're going to improve it quite a bit. I don't know. I think some of the fusions need a little bit of touched up, like that Pikachu one we did. That was pretty bad. So they definitely need to touch that up a little bit. I don't know how they're gonna do it, because I'm pretty sure they just take the stuff off of that one website I leave in the description where you can fuse stuff together. I'm pretty sure they just take the sprites off of that and use them in here. I don't know, but I feel like they could make it better. But overall, it was a fun game. I had a good time playing it. I had a good time seeing the different fused Pokemon. It made it interesting. It made it a little more difficult too to figure out typings and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of it. I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next series, I guess. Bye.